Welcome to Hokkaido. We're now landing in the northernmost island of Japan. Immediately after arriving in the city, I found a local chain bakery called Boston Bake. This place was so good, I stopped here 3 times while I was in the area. Compared to Osaka, the weather here is much colder. Even in July, the temperatures were dropping to 16 degrees at night and stayed below 30 even during the day. In winter, Hokkaido receives more snow than anywhere else in the world. After spending some time walking around Sapporo, I boarded a bus to the small seaside town of Otaru. I didn't really have much plans for this area other than to explore. The bus ride to Otaru takes less than an hour. There is also a Japan rail line that goes to the city, but I found it was much more expensive. In hindsight, the train line goes directly along the coast, so it might have been worth the extra cost. The first thing I did in Otaru was hike to this overlook, where I got a great panoramic view of the entire city. If you look right at the waterline, you can see the port, where a lot of the economic activity of the city is built around. I definitely felt spoiled with all the Japanese supermarket options. Check out these
Okay,
noodles I made.
gotta toot my own horn a little bit. That is pretty good for a hostel kitchen.
Otaru has a little canal district that has been turned into more of a tourist attraction with a walking path. There were several street musicians along the canal while I was walking. In fact, the audio in the background you hear right now is what I captured while I was exploring the city this night. After my day in Otaru, I returned to Sapporo to do another hike. Mount Moiwa is a moderately challenging hike with an observation platform at the end. You could also take the tramway, but it's expensive and you'd miss some incredible views along the way. I found that Japanese people were very outgoing while hiking. Nearly everyone I passed on the trail greeted me. I also realized that most hikers had bells attached to their backpacks, a clear sign of bear territory. I didn't even realize that bears lived in Hokkaido. For the rest of the day, I explored the city center of Sapporo until sunset. The next day, it's time to return to Tokyo. In order to save time and money, I booked another award flight with ANA. If you want to see what ANA business class looks like, check out my video review I posted. If I ever return to Hokkaido, I'd like to take the Hayabusa Shinkansen instead. Make sure to check out the next and final episode where I visit the Fuji 5 Lakes region and climb the legendary Mount Fuji.